page?
Wait, on Facebook or what?
I think so. They're on Facebook.
What? The teachers that are uprooting
Off
We-
duty.
locally?
No, it's like podcast for teachers, and they talk about like the experiences.
On Facebook, or is it like a podcast on something else?
They come out in the stories of Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Sam just comes out with the weirdest crap.
Sam comes up with some of the most amazing things.
Point of view.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm not going to get distracted. Okay, so I have to tell you before I forget. We went to Juice's. You know the restaurant,
Oh,
right?
I love that.
I just had their beet salad. Oh,
Amazing.
as Angelica says, chef's kisses all day long.
Amazing.
So good. Okay, it
So
had
good.
beets, walnuts, goat cheese,
Goat cheese.
spinach, and red green leaf or whatever. Red salad, red.
Hummus.
lettuce.
Do they have hummus in there?
I don't think so.
It's amazing. I
So
love
good.
juices. So good. I love their quinoa salad.
Oh, I didn't try that.
Amazing. But actually, now that you said the beet salad, now I'm craving some.
I'm crazy. While I was waiting for you guys to get on, I was looking on TikTok for some beet recipes. I love beets.
Yeah, you're never gonna do it.
Huh?
You're never gonna cook them.
Is that a challenge?
Sure.
Okay.
I just spit out coconut. You're never going to do it, Maggie. So I do the same way. Well, let me look for these things, these recipes. I'll have them there, and then I'm going to get to it. I'm going to put some beets in the oven and get them. Never do them.
It's more the hassle more than anything. It's a lot easier to go to the restaurant.
It's
Yeah,
just
but I'm retired now, so I have time to do this.
but you don't have time to come on the damn show.
No, because I'm spending time with my family. Hey, Joe. I think Joe's like our number one, right?
Joe's
Yes.
Joe's my number one.
Hey, but too, I know she shares a lot of things, but shout out to Miss Arch Miller for sharing your post, your videos.
I love Argelia Miller. She is amazing. I love her so much.
Shares your videos.
I love her. Good evening, and my man. The Big C Dog and the Pony Show right there.
The pony? No, it's me. Okay. Hey, you have to subscribe to the Teachers Off Duty podcast. You have to pay?
I don't think so. They're just like I just see the videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause it says subscribe, and then it asks me $4.99 a month.
No, that's like Erasmo's page that to see like I guess certain things, but you can just follow it.
There's a lot that I'll show for $4.99.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot you've shown for $4.99. Hey, John White.
He likes you. I don't know why John likes you. I sort of think that John now.
Because I'm so gullible.
I think now John starts to like you and not like me too much anymore.
I think it's because I'm gullible. Because the other day he posted something. I was like, you don't even realize this, John. But on my own, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Did he really? Oh, wait a minute. So that's why I put, wait, what? Are you joking? And then that's when I realized you were joking. Because I was ready to lose my mind. I was going to start texting like crazy. But then I remembered.
My two favorite people is you and Dr. Juana.
Me or you?
No, you, Maggie.
Well, gee, thanks.
Hey, but it's for the same reason.
Because I'm so gullible.
Good evening. I'm still waiting for your friend request.
No, because I'll get very mad, John White, if you're talking to me. I can't afford to get that mad.
Melida!
Melida, you're gonna have to organize it and schedule me in because I'm so bad. I'm like running in 4 different ways.
This doesn't do a damn thing.
Huh? The other day I was ready to quit my retirement and go back to work because this retirement job is very demanding.
Because she doesn't do a damn thing.
Between my mother, my husband, and my daughter, everybody had me running in 3 different ways.
She doesn't do a damn thing.
And I just wanted to take a nap.
She always wants to take
I
naps.
always want to take a nap.
She misses her daily naps at the library.
Whatever. No, that's the one thing you cannot say about me is
On,
that I'm not a good employee
on
because that's
squishy
not.
on squishy Molo pillows.
Yeah, no, no.
Que
I
rollo,
think
bang! Good evening, Hisham and She-Man.
that's the one thing you cannot say about me that I'm not a good employee because that I am. I know I am.
You're retired.
I'm a flake, but
Oh yeah. Joe's my number one.
ah,
He is. I love him. He bakes for me. Melida also makes me atole de calabaza. Delicious.
is it time for that again? I love August.
Melida, delicious.
I love August, September, October, November. I love the
Season
fall season.
two.
Good evening. Good to see you. Thank you, Paper and Pen. Finally, you're nice to me.
Hey Sam, so are you still in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, still
Yeah,
here.
he was trying to keep that a secret, Maggie. Thank you for telling everybody.
Thank you. Now everybody's gonna go to my house.
Thanks, Maggie. Like someone didn't want people to know when she was out and about.
And people say it. The cops tell you all the time, don't advertise that you're out of town.
But sure enough, goes out there and says that Sam's out everywhere.
Because Sam's wife is still at home with kids. Like the house isn't empty, is what I mean.
No, she's staying there with Sam's parents.
That he said it. That was
Good. Like we're having a good show. Let's pray. Original three amigos. I don't know about the amigos part. Hey, Erasmo, can you explain to me like a 9-year-old on
like
the
an 8-year-old, Luis, like an 8-year-old.
electric power bill? They charge you a certain amount per kilowatts, then charge you about as much for transportation and fuel costs. How does that work? Also, your sign looks like it has seen some wind action on Morrison. You're leaning like a cholo. Is that the one on Morrison and Pablo Quisel?
But Luis, it's not a cholo anymore, is it? It's an Edgar.
Let me say, part of the problem with the PUB bill is that, guys, it's crazy.
That one person that posted that they had been guesstimating since February. How do you go from what was it, 200 and some to 1,000?
It's crazy.
That's insane. Insane.
But again, like I was talking to some people today. There's nothing you can do. Oh, it looked better this way. There's nothing, Maggie. There's nothing, Sam.
Right? There's not even like assistance. Is there?
There's nothing. Now, look, in a perfect world, you'd at least have the opportunity to go complain to someone there. You can't do that. It's closed.
In a perfect world, you just tell me, you know what? Just cancel the contract. I'll switch to somebody else, and that's how you get them.
You can't.
Yeah, there's no empathy, no caring.
Nada.
Yeah.
No, and let me tell you, I had a friend, and I didn't post it because they were going to know who she was, but I can say it. They literally, told her, well, find assistance somewhere. That's their solution to people. Go find some charity out there. I said, bitch.
I'd rather just tell them that so they could still get the money instead of like trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah. I told her, you should have told them, bitch, you have my money. You have my money. Give me back my damn money that you overcharged me for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And everyone out there is making promises to Sam, especially the good-looking commissioner. Making promises to Sam like, the audit is coming. The audit is coming. I sort of believed it when the Chanclas commissioner said it.
Hey, but good. Hey, at least they said something. I'll give
Who's the good-looking commissioner? De Los Santos.
Take a while.
John Cowan.
The rest.
Do it. No, and did I already get on y'all's case about this? I think you need to take back the De Las Chanclas because he's wearing Birks, isn't he?
Chanclas.
No, Birks.
Sam, what is he wearing?
Is he wearing Birks?
Okay, first of all, tell me like an 8-year-old, what in the world is Birks?
Birkenstocks are uber expensive, super comfortable, really nice.
No.
Flip flop sandals.
chanclas.
No, no. So
Sam,
you can.
They
Hey,
don't look like no.
if you're wearing Birks, you can get away with wearing Birks anywhere
chanclas.
to
They
a
don't
wedding.
or like any fancy like sandals.
All you
Yeah,
see is chanclas
it's
and
another scale of
and
chanclas.
corns
What are corns?
on his feet.
Well,
Calluses.
what are you checking out feet pics for?
Yeah, and I was gonna say I have a thing for feet, but I really don't. That's most pages on OnlyFans for $29.99. Yes,
What?
I have an OnlyFans page.
No, you don't.
I do.
Shooter, is this for real? Again, Maggie's gullible.
Shooter,
Shooter. No.
Shooter would know.
That's
She, he shoots it while he watches it. Alfonso Hermoso. Maggie, you need to move up to the big boys table.
Which one's that?
Our table. 90 cheese.
Hello, Mining Cheese Cat. I think I know who that is.
South Park. I've seen Maggie asleep at the library.
Not even once.
Good evening. Good evening. Buenas noches, René Hermoso. We'll find a day.
Yes, Melida.
Do you still that library audio that was sent to you?
Which one?
The audio of Maggie snoring. Being friends with John White will get you places.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to go to those places.
But
John, like,
you,
with all due respect, sir.
you get to the ranch. Miss Maggie,
No.
you're losing your gullibility slowly but surely, but that's not a bad thing.
No.
Morrison just passed Home Depot. Oh, I did not even know I had a sign there.
Yeah, because you. That's gonna be-
Hey, Luis, if you're past it, fix it. Fix it. Maggie, that is how it's supposed to be. Sam is out and the wife is home taking care of the kids. She,
Look at my face. My face is
she
like.
better have dinner ready when he gets home. And
No,
a foot and a foot massage.
no, and I know
There's
his
like a
wife
list
is
of
not like that. What?
it's because every time I'm like I leave home is when she makes like the better entrees. So I already told her like a list of things like of entrees. I'm only gonna be there in a week though, so at least like 2-3 good meals. It's fine with me.
Do you have to be a Brownsville resident to work at BISD? No. Heard they are looking for 93 teachers. I know someone that knows someone that knows someone's sister. She's a teacher and wants to work for BISD. Well, that's a very small percentage of people that actually want to go work for BISD. But yeah, you do not have to work at live in Brownsville to work at BISD. Sam, hang in there tonight. Erasmo's on a roll. Can you sue PUB? Any attorney out there willing to do it? Absolutely not.
Because it's not owned by anybody?
It's owned by you.
That's what I thought.
You'd be suing yourself.
Put in the mayor give like a public speak or a public statement as far as like, hey, this is happening because of this or that.
Well, let me tell you guys, wouldn't somebody appreciate anyone from the city commission coming on or posting about we feel your pain, we're in this together?
What do you think the audit's going to do? The audit's going to show, oopsie, we made a mistake, nothing we can do to fix it. The end. Or, no, we make no mistakes, we are demigods.
Well, give us information on what's going on, where we're at, when we're getting the audit, and tell us. And let me tell you, I think it's kind of hilarious that I'm actually getting people. It's like there's an idiot out there called Gully something imbecile, Gully. I don't know what the hell the guy's name. Gully something Elliot or idiot. The guys out there goes like, well, I'm not trying to defend PUB. I'm like, you already lost the argument, baby. Once you start coming out, you start a sentence with, look, I'm not trying to defend PUB or the city commission. You lost. It's over. You've lost every ounce of credibility, you moron. And what really takes me out, I go like, "Oh, what are you doing about it?" Erasmo, instead of coming out and just talking about it, what are you doing about it? I was like, "Bitch, you you wouldn't know." And I wrote this on there. You wouldn't even know about the 135 million if it wasn't for Erasmo Castro, imbecile. You wouldn't know. So don't go out there and say you're not doing anything, Erasmo. You wouldn't know a damn thing if it wasn't for Erasmo Castro, imbecile. But this guy wants to ride my thingamajig for his 15 little minutes of fame. That's all he wants to do. I mean, the guy needs to stop sending me friend requests.
He wants the first thing I thought of was he wants to ride your tuk tuk. And then I thought, oh, your thingamajig.
Stop riding my tuk tuk. That's the new word I'm going to use. I thought of it first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever.
It would be great if the city commission would pass an ordinance for a grievance process similar to what the appraisal district has. Yes, but at the end of the day, they're going to say, "Well, we let you dispute it. We'll go out there and read your meter." But look, at the end of the day, it's not so much the meter and the kilowatts. Again, and I'll try to explain this to a 9-year-old.
No, as if you're explaining it to a 9-year-old,
An 8-year-old.
an 8-year-old.
Anyway, I thought you were going to catch that. Again, guys, for 7 years, PUB put you here because of Tenasca. 7 years. So where is this money? And then
building.
And well, yeah, 65 million. And then they brought it up here. And then they said, we're going to give you an audit. So then they go back and say, oh, we're going to give you 18%. Where's this? The ratas. I hate them.
So they had already raised it before and we didn't even notice it?
Well, yeah, because they did it gradually for 7 years.
I thought they gave everybody a heads up when Tenasca was coming in. Why are you in stomach pain?
No, you know what? I've been eating like a crazy man all damn day. But they increased them 36. Huh?
Puro morning glory.
No, I actually they went to Morning Glory this morning. Mama did, and I didn't get to go.
I saw pan tostado. Le dije, no, para pan tostado mejor en la casa.
My mother used to say that all the time. Para frijol y arroles, arroles. Para arroz y frijoles mejor en mi casa.
Yeah,
you can never go to a Mexican restaurant.
No, what they ate, I think, was avocado toast. And look, let me say, sometimes you'll have amazing avocado toast where it's got a little bit of a beet puree. Speaking about beets, and then the avocado, and then a little bit of virgin olive oil, and then some these little not bean sprouts, but these little frijolito type of things. I can't remember the name of them, but I can't remember. But they make it delicious. A good avocado toast is great. But going back into PUB, which is what was important. Look, guys, and again, like I tried to tell this idiot, and one of the things, Maggie and Sam, that I think that a lot of people are coming around is because they're going like, God, can't stand it, Erasmo, but he's been right all these 7 years. Because there's been no one, folks, no one that has been screaming about PUB more than Erasmo for 8 years now. But now that it's starting to hurt people, seriously hurt people. I mean, Maggie, I saw a guy that guy that I posted, the guy was paying $200 a month. Now they're paying $1,000. I mean, I'm seeing light bills from people, $800, $900. Maggie, that's a mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big fancy car payment.
Yep.
That's the amount of money that Sam makes a day.
That's someone's entire food
budget.
Month budget.
But now, can you imagine, Maggie and Sam? You get these exorbitant bills out there, these big bills, because you've got a halfway decent house. You don't qualify for any assistance. You don't qualify for food stamps. You don't qualify for rental assistance, which they've stopped at that CBD oil, whatever the place is. But now they're going to bring it back in September. But you don't qualify for anything. So that automatically takes a big old chunk. And it has to come from somewhere, guys. And most of the time, it starts to come in that which it most affects our community and our children. It starts to take away from those extracurricular activities. It starts
Mm-hmm.
to take away from those summer vacations. It starts to take away from those moments that individuals spend with their family. So a lot of folks now, and this is, we're talking about middle class people. It's starting to really, really hurt middle class people to whereas now middle class people are going like, oh, that's what's making sense. But it's
How many people
destroying.
got eviction? Not eviction. How many people have gotten disconnection notices?
Uh, Again, I don't know yet because people opt to pay electricity. You have to have electricity, rather than pay for other things. I
Yeah.
mean, it's decimating our poor community out here. There's a lot of people, and a lot of these people, Sam, because you were just there like a couple months ago. There's a lot of people out there that live, out of doing yard work, cortando la yarda,
Yeah.
doing handyman work, earning maybe 150, $200 a week. That's devastating for those people. You can't sue PUB. No, you can't. And that's what you should consider not posting videos sent to you if the person is driving while filming. They can't call you out idiots while being idiots themselves. Well, I don't, the truth of it, Ozzy, I don't vet a lot of the videos out there, but if it helps teach someone like not to drive while taking a video, that's a great thing.
That's a
I'm
good
going to,
point.
uh,
I think Ozzy has a good point.
but with that said, let me say, I know a lot of videos are taken by other people inside the vehicle.
Yeah. So post those, but not the ones when someone's
Yeah,
driving.
but how do you know? I'm not,
You
again,
can tell.
I don't look at all the videos,
As
honestly.
sees the video, you think he's gonna be like scanning the video, even
Yeah,
though it's like ten
I
second
don't.
video.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't even scan the 3 second videos. People say it's a car accident. Oh, great, great. Boom, I posted up.
And that's more like Bill Gates. He can't hold on for like a second to pick up $100 bill because it costs him more money to get that $100 bill.
Except for my 50 cents. I hate to say this, but pretty soon we're going to have people's services interrupted and the reconnection fees are absurd. It and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's going to happen? Think of it. These rates just doubled up in the past, 2 3 months. By now, there's going to be a lot of people that haven't paid their bill for a month or two. It's going to be a disaster, guys. Can we just get thousands of signatures and take it to the state or federal? Unfortunately, no, because again, it's yours, Adolfo. It's the city of Brownsville's PUB. This is how they get away with
So
murder.
we have to bring it up to the mayor's attention. So he's the one on top of that.
The
But
only
didn't the mayor say there's nothing he could do? Didn't
So
the mayor
we're
respond
just
to
the
some of
buck
it?
from one person to the next.
the only ones that have power over PUB are the mayor and the city commission. The only ones.
But I thought they said they couldn't do anything. I thought they said they washed their hands of it.
Because we're screwed. No, they can't, Maggie. Look, at the end of the day, they are there to oversee. It's like,
No, you're saying, I believe you. I believe you. You're saying they can do something about it. But I thought they had already said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Like, I thought Trey Mendez had already washed his hands and said he had no control,
that's what they say. It's
even
not
though
true.
they do.
They
Okay.
said that they were going to lower the prices, and it didn't
According
happen.
to him, they did.
It's unfortunate. The individuals that have the power to do something, they don't. They won't. Sorry, Maggie. Chanclas, not Burks. They are expensive chanclas. Somebody could send some my way. Welcome back, Maggie. Finally,
I'm spending time with my kiddo at home.
she did not.
We're reading Animal Farm.
Roy wears short shorts.
I used to love that song.
He wears short shorts.
Nair.
Yeah, and such. If such, there will be much suffering, and it's probably going to be the elderly. And just like we lost elderly in the freeze, the same will happen in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a
Very good point.
disaster. Also, the other electrical companies are not increasing to the amounts of PUB they are abusing us. 100%. And again, guys, I don't care how many charts they want to throw out there. I don't care how many little posts they put. It's not convincing anyone, guys. Is it? At the end of the day, no one cares what the rate is in Timbuktu, in Wet'suwet'en. They don't care. They're seeing their light bill. They're having to pay for it. That's what they care about.
Yeah.
And most people are tripping that in a month it's doubled. That in a month it's gone up 400%. Water bill, guys. Papa is paying 300 at the office. It's an office. No one showers. No, they don't shower at home either, right? But they don't shower at the office.
They're paying $300 for water at the office?
At my parents' office.
Well, how much are you guys using the bathroom?
They're crapping a lot. They're old.
Like, that's the only use of water, right?
That's it.
No, there's no way they could be using $300 worth.
They're
There's no way.
pooping like crazy. But sorry, Dad. But Sam, I mean, $300. He was freaking out. But Papa was freaking out. He almost cussed PUB. And Sam knows Papa. He doesn't cuss. Que se creen! Que se creen!
That was him. Oh, and by the way, I met Erasmo's mom. She does not talk like that. I really
She
didn't
does.
think she was going to talk like that. No, she doesn't.
She does.
She's a sweetheart of a lady because she talked herself.
But there's moments when you might speak like that.
She talked herself out of washing your clothes and then back into them on her own. Like she saw that no, she shouldn't be doing this, and then she went right back to doing it. Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
But she does not. The way you imitate her, that's not how she talks. Hang on.
Maggie, tell me if there's in her. Okay, ya no voy a lavar la ropa porque bueno, más me está haciendo bully. Diciendo, ya no voy a lavar la ropa, pero luego no, entonces sí la voy a lavar, pero nomás una vez la voy a poner allá donde va a estar. I go like, yeah. Pero me dijeron que haces bully en el show.
But she does not talk like that.
She does.
It's a good voice for the stories you want to tell about her, but she does not talk like that.
People know her. Sam knows her.
I don't think she does, Sam.
Or I saw Sam's aunt today at Walmart, and she goes, ¿cómo estás? You're like, hey, no bien. No sé si me goes, ay, te ves muy flaco. Thanks.
I think I know who you're talking about.
She likes me now. I got solar panels and my electric bill for the month was $95, but my water bill, crazy, 14,000 gallons. I called and I told them I don't have a pool.
Okay, see, now this is the same thing. Then our water bill went like this, like 12,000 gallons from 500 gallons the month before. But I figured it was me because I hadn't been watering the grass. So I figured, well, I'll just flood the grass overnight. So I let the water do it. And this is before there was a water, what do you call it? When they were limitations on the water. Restrictions, thank you. So when Sean came home from the summer, because he was gone for the summer, he saw the bill and he's like, what the hell happened? 12,000 gallons. I'm like, oh yeah. I kind of like, what is it called when they irrigate, when farmers irrigate water?
You damn waterboarded the grass.
A little bit. It came back. So I figured that was me.
Hey, Dr. Juana! She'll be on tomorrow.
Cool.
I love her. Tanashka audit, Camille audit, blah, blah, blah. Empty words. Yeah. Again, everyone out there, guys, everything.
Like no
everyone,
solutions or no updates or no putting the face out there for the city at all.
nothing.
Kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
Everything points to Roy de las Chanclas, Trex Mendex, and the Rose La Rata Gowan, And there's a post on Rose Gowan that I'm going to work on tonight for tomorrow. She's as big as rata as everybody else, you know. And this chick, these pathetic individual, calls herself a damn doctor. I mean, aren't those damn doctors rich anyway?
I was
You
gonna
know,
say, how come you never bring up John Cowan? Wasn't he on the board, PUB board, or you're talking about city commissioners?
he's cute.
That's why.
He's on the housing authority.
He protects him.
That's right.
No, he's on the housing authority.
Erasmo.
He's on the housing authority. He's not on PUB.
Wasn't he?
Galansky was on PUB.
Wasn't he?
No, but John Cowan was the one that was like you. I think it was Roy, the one that said like, "Oh, he's the one in charge of the PUB," and I don't know.
Yeah, wasn't he doing city commissioner?
And he's the one that's been responding to my comments.
No,
on the-
he is the one that was very vocal about getting the audit. That's why they directed you towards John Cowan, not because he's good looking. I don't know why you think he is, but
nobody thinks except for you. But
I think it's John Cowan.
That's what Roy said, that he was the one that I guess heading or spearing in charge of it. Not in charge of it, but I guess
spearheading the request to get the audit.
Yes.
That's different from being on the board. He's not on the board. He's on the housing authority. And that's another issue because we haven't even talked about El Jardín Hotel. We just haven't had time. There's just so much crap going on in the city. Bro. El Jardín Hotel is another mess. I mean, they're planning to make that into a housing, into Section 8, a housing thing out there. It's not going to work.
What about Jude Benavides? You never bring him up either.
Who?
Jude Benavides.
I can't stand him.
I can't stand him. That's his favorite professor.
No, he's not. He hates me. And I can't stand Jude Benavides because he's such a kiss ass to the mayor. A kiss butt. Sorry, church. He's a kiss butt to the damn mayor. And look, we don't like each other. And look, I always go out there, professor. We have these conversations out there. He doesn't make any sense. He's actually the chair of the PUB board. But because
that's why I'm wondering why you don't bring him up. Is it because he doesn't do anything else politically? I'm just asking.
No, he's on every other board and committee out there because it's always the same people. But again, at this point, it doesn't make any. Look, the only ones that we can hold accountable, folks, is the mayor and the city commissioners. Those are the ones we have power over. We have absolutely no power over the PUB board. And you know why? Because they are appointed by the city commissioners, the one we have power over. But they're not going to do anything to them. They're their compadres, they're buddies. That is why, and again, I go back to the same thing I've always said. That is why we need to change the charter. We need to make sure that the individuals that are actually on these boards and committees are actual people from the community and not just the compadres and the buddies that these people point in order to get all their pet projects passed. And I'm surprised I said pet projects passed.
It's kind of like a pyramid. It's like a trickle down effect. If you get like the mayor and the commissioners, it will trickle down to like the whoever's on the board.
They have the power to change everything, but it has to start there because we've given them the power.
And Pedro Cárdenas, that's another one you don't bring up often.
He doesn't do anything, man.
Why?
That's what I'm just saying. Bring them all up equally.
Now you haven't even been on, and let me tell you. I'm always,
entonces let me sit here and not say anything.
Now okay. I called him out for not saying anything. He's the commission that doesn't say anything. I've said that regularly.
I know.
He's the one posting about animals.
He's the one that's giving proclamations to his son for jumping, for running.
I know.
He hasn't done a damn thing. No one has.
He's the one doing the downtown, I guess, town meeting with Roy De Los Santos. And it hasn't happened.
It's not going to happen. Because honestly, guys, I mean, they're going to get a room full of people. You think they're going to want to answer the questions?
Done for his district.
What?
What has he done?
Nothing. But neither has Roy de las Chanclas. He spends more time in District 4 than District 4 Commissioner.
Or John Cowan.
John Cowan's handsome.
Don't you dare. Come on, fair's fair. I'm going to call you out. Fair is
just
fair.
I fixed Drew
I
Brown.
all of them. I think I want to say it's between like Golonsky and Tetro, kind of the people doing stuff in the community.
No, Tetra doesn't do anything.
She just comes
No,
out in tight dresses.
don't be rude.
Look, have you seen the picture?
I know she recently commented about them cleaning the canals. I know she didn't do anything like physically, but I think she kind of at least posts stuff here and there about her district.
Once in a while, but like
Yeah,
once every couple of months.
yeah.
But come
No, but
on.
what have the rest posted?
Pues I don't know. I don't follow them.
Hola, Dr. Maggie and Sam. What about me?
Ya te había saludado en el otro post, ella, en el otro comment.
Erasmo, you sound raspy.
The what's it called? That what's that
COVID?
called?
COVID?
Yes.
There has to be something that we can do about PUB. Vote every single incumbent out.
Hey, what's going on? Also, I was going to ask you, what's going on nationwide? Oh, you don't care. Tonight is election night.
What state?
Nationwide. It's
There's
a
no
bunch of different states, but I remembered you don't care.
There's no nationwide elections going on.
There's something is going on. Oh, they're primaries. Never mind. Should have asked Roman.
Yeah.
Dr. Oz is running in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but he's already won the primary. He's the Republican candidate for Senate. You don't have
but
to.
They never found him out because I think he's running over here in Pennsylvania, but he lives in New Jersey, something like that.
Very good point, Richard. Sorry.
Yeah. What did ex-mayor Tony Martinez do for Brownsville? Nothing. He opened up his own business. Yeah. El desayuno y el desayuno. ¡Ah! Carlos, vamos, mañana o el jueves, me puedes llevar a Morning Glory.
Me puedes llevar bien llevado.
No shame in his game.
I love Carlo. Carlo, let me say, Carlo is a friend of mine. I love him to death. We don't agree politically,
Yes.
We don't agree politically, but we're friends, And he's a very anti-conservative individual out there. But I love the guy. And we've had conversations before, and it's just amazing.
All it is about mutual respect. That's all people need. But speaking of desayuno, ¿todavía te deben la taza o no? El otro predicador.
¿Qué?
¿Todavía te deben la taza?
¿Todavía me deben qué?
La taza.
¿La taza?
Sí.
Who?
The toilet?
El predicador.
Which one?
El de la roca, no me acuerdo, el de la coffee port, no me acuerdo. There was a preacher that owed you a coffee mug.
Oh, yes. It's el pastor. Pastor Guzmán. Pastor Guzmán. Pastor Guzmán, estoy enojado porque todavía me debe la taza de café. También, Pedro, el pastor allá de Ministerio de Restauración y Poder, me debes un café y me debes un juego de tenis.
You haven't played tennis in a while, have you?
I haven't. This is the best time for Pedro to play tennis against me. Are you going to see Beto? I think tomorrow or Thursday, he'll be in Brownsville. I think I have better things to do.
I'll be there.
De aquí a septiembre le cortan la luz a todos los abuelitos.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think que sí.
Electricity is high. It's a conspiracy for people to stop buying a Tesla. Charlie Clark is behind it. He doesn't sell Teslas. I got Green Mountain Energy. I pay $128. You're lucky. Sam is being sarcastic. Love it. The Brownsville City Charter states that the board has the right to make all decisions regarding charters and fees. Charges. Are the rate of disconnection of services available as public record? Uh, that's actually a great question. I do not know, but find out. But if it was ours, why don't we vote for who sits on the board? Because we vote for the Brownsville City Commission and the mayor. They're the ones that decide. And again, part of the problem, Adolfo, is that they were supposed to be in tune with the people of Brownsville. They're not. They're up here in their little glass palace. They have no clue or concept of the struggles of normal folk here in the city of Brownsville. That's the problem. But again, we elected them, folks. We as a city. I didn't vote for these pieces of crap. None of them. We elected them.
Who's the one who brought up Beto O'Rourke? It says he's going to be here September 3rd, but it doesn't say where at, huh?
It was Peter, but it was supposed to be this week. No, yeah, he was supposed to be in Brownsville.
It says Saturday, September 3rd at 1:00. Location to be determined.
But there's got to be a loophole. How can we be billing and paying ourselves at the same time? Because there's a service that's being provided. It's like I would dare say, like, it's sort of. And again, I might be completely out in this example. It's like going to the event, wanting to use the event center. It's yours. You still have to pay $800 to rent that salon because they're offering a service to you. Incontinence is expensive. My grandma's 90, living alone, and there's nothing close to a $300 bill. That's unfortunate. So instead of people complaining at the PUB office, should they complain at the mayor's office for their light bill since the mayor controls PUB? Yes, he also sits on the board of PUB. It's a double whammy. I reviewed my office bill for January to recent. I used to pay $500 on average. Now it's almost $1,000. I think that's double. The fuel and energy charge went from 0.4% in January to 0.8 cents in August. That means double.
That's double, yeah.
Hermoso. Hey, the Maggie look.
The Anderson Cooper look.
Hey, Mr. Rubalcaba, we need Susan back on this week. He should be ashamed being a Benavides. I'm the good one. Too good. At least don't forget the singular organization at the center of it all with the money. The corrupt machine. Sam sounds like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? All right, I want to get to all the comments because I want to touch on BISD before we end. Who is the commissioner that doesn't go to the meetings? What district does he represent for?
Who's for? Pedro?
Pedro. Hello, Hilda. Good evening, Lucy. So late. Guys, like the page on.
That is such a waste of a spot. Like, how can you run for commissioner and then not be attending?
How many meetings has he not gone to?
I have 2 or 3, I think. The 48 people on YouTube, please like that page. No quieres nada, papi. Hey, you're an attorney, bro. You got cash. Love you, Carlos. We, the people, need to vote people who will be willing to let go of their power and change the charter wording. 100%. 100%. Good evening, cat. Good evening. Good evening. Talk amongst yourself. Good evening, Kat. How you doing?
Don't mind us. You're like, don't mind us. Just come.
No. But it's trippy because it's getting to the point where either people that are on the show are answering their own questions, which is good. It makes it easier for us. The old meters are funky. Would tie a plastic baggie to the meter and it would slow the meter down to kilowatts. Believe it or not, I actually heard about that. Hey, Rendo. Mr. Erasmo, hello. Jasmine Hermosa. Go Army. Good Lucy. Hope you're doing well too.
Okay, good. So now I'm wondering, who's it? Lucy, Kat, and Peppermint Patty are having the discussion amongst themselves? No, yeah. Nelda. Okay. Nelda. So how many of you guys do the same thing? I'm telling my husband something, And then he's like, who said that? I'm like, Facebook friend. And he's like, who? And I'm like, well, I haven't never met him. I just know them through Facebook. And I'm thinking, how many people are we like making connections with on Facebook that we've never met personally? Anyway, sorry. My brain went zoop for a minute.
It's there. Good
It's
evening,
there.
Maggie. Remember freeze of 2021? That's why the PUB bills are so, no. They are recouping their costs for the high gas prices that were passed on to them from the power plants. No. The reason that our power bill is so high is because they increased our rate by 36%. Let's not forget that. 36% for a defunct Tenasca bill. Now, the freeze didn't help matters, but the root cause of it all is Tenasca, and we still haven't gotten an audit. Why is this prissy lady going all out for a board seat? That's a good segue. Let me say, guys, I'm a little bit. Thank you, Ka. Let me say, guys, I'm a little bit on the disappointed side that there were not more individuals that were wanting to run for BISD board. I think that if history would have told us something, it would have told us that it would have been a great opportunity for anyone out there to run for public office. Again, I'm done with BISD. I'm disgusted with it. Let me tell you, the choices out there are very slim. I made mention of it yesterday. I'm going to say it again. Priscilla Tipton was in bed with Sylvia Atkinson, continues to be in bed with Adela Garza. It's a no-brainer. Victor Caballero, without a doubt.
I think to begin with, it's a no-brainer because Victor Caballero worked for BISD most of his career, didn't he?
Yeah, I like Victor Caballero.
His wife worked for. Hang on, sorry. His wife worked for BISD. Didn't their kids go to BISD?
Yes.
Prissy Roca Tipton, did she go to BISD?
No.
Did her kids go to BISD?
Yes. She went to Pace. She went to Pace.
Oh, okay, but that's it. She never worked for BISD. Her kids don't go to. Her kids go to St. Mary's, don't they?
She moved them to BISD.
Oh, I didn't know that. So okay, well, I still think Victor Caballero.
Again.
Wait, he's not. Prissy's running against Frank.
My bad. Victor Caballero is no.
Yes, Victor's against Denise.
No, you're wrong.
Has Erasmo ever been wrong? Are you looking it up?
I'm looking it up. Crap.
What?
Now I
are you having to find it?
You know what? It's crazy that I post so much crap.
You have to find it. Go to someone else who posted it recently, like Carlos. Need Carlos back on.
God, I get thousands of messages. My God.
You get paid for it too. Calmate.
Anyway.
Hey, we can turn those into votes.
Oh, yes. Victor Caballero is running against... No, Victor Caballero is running against Prissy.
Hang on.
Shoot. I'm not even on my regular page. God almighty. I hate being questioned.
Sam, you're usually the one who has this information right away, Sam.
Yeah, I normally do, but I don't have my laptop anymore. I just have the phone.
Oh.
All right, I got it. Victor Caballero is running against Denise Garza. Frank Ortiz is running.
Hang on. Was it Oswald wrong?
I was wrong.
Hang on. Let me write this down. What is it? August 23rd?
August 23rd.
I'm almost feeling bad because you're looking sad, but August 23rd, I'm writing it down.
9:48.
Erasmo was wrong.
Wrong. Yes. My bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, thank you. Someone just sent it to me. Again, guys, my mistake. Victor Caballero is running against Denise Garza. Victor Caballero. I still want to hear from Denise Garza. That's why it makes it. I will still want to hear Denise Garza because she at least invited me to an event. Priscilla Tipton against Frank Ortiz. I hate the fact that Frank Ortiz has been non-vocal, non-verbal, but he's running against Priscilla Tipton.
They are both showing up to the board meetings.
Yeah, because they were going to run.
They did both work for BISD. Did Denise ever work for BISD?
No, she worked for 72.
Same.
And in regards to the first race, Carlos Elizondo, Drew Brown, Philip Drew and Philip Cowan, Carlos Elizondo,
Yeah.
not a doubt, guys. And I love Philip.
But Philip is in cahoots with the big boys, isn't he?
Well, Philip was always the outside guy. He was never part of the Sylvia group, my district, and he never works. No. The Bills are not going down for at least 2 years. That's comforting. Saw a big poster of Prissy Lady like if she was running for a pageant. Horrible. They're all photoshopped. I think Erasmo needs a TikTok account. I can't.
He won't do it because he can't make money.
And I love your show. My husband, Frank Benavides, says he is your cousin. Your mom is his aunt.
Now you have us all thinking.
Wait. My mom.
Is his aunt, is his mom and Frank's mom or Frank's dad related brother sister, or are they cousins? So then they would be second cousins.
Your cousin?
No, like your mom is his aunt, as in
Your mom-
Benavides. Are you talking about Chelly? Like family side?
I don't think they have a Frank.
Well, there's only Benavides from your mom's side.
And maybe. Send me an inbox. You're Erasmo, Slim Pickens. When it comes to the BISD candidates, we need to get rid of the superintendent. He's ruining our district. Maggie disagrees.
Maggie does not Maggie, me? Don't even go there. That we need to get rid of our superintendent. Are you kidding me? He is ruining our district. We've done so much better when he was not here.
I was wrong again.
I don't think you just wanted me to wake up or what?
Victor was Garden Park principal. Yes.
Yes.
A friend of mine is on the board of PUB. Told me they are in the hole due to freeze. Look, first of all, you don't have any friends.
John White.
You only got me.
I was going to say just Erasmo.
And me, bro. And me, I consider you a relative, so I don't even consider a friend. But you have no friends. Haven't any of those commissioners reached their 2-term limit yet? Unfortunately, no. The only one that's going to get affected is
Tetro, no?
Tetro. She's out. Maggie, you're the one that keeps telling us that Erasmo has never been wrong.
I know. That's why. Wrote it down. And I'm still waiting for him to give me $40 for a fundraiser. I don't even remember what fundraiser that was for, but I still want him to give me $40 for a fundraiser.
It's not gonna happen. That's what's super popular. We love you. I love you. You know that. Dolores.
You want me to remind you of the $40 for what fundraiser?
What was that? Was it for the Brownsville Animal Defense?
Yes.
Elmo, you're so funny. Write that down. And that was so Rain Man of you to jot it down in the notebook the day when it asked for the show.
I'll forget.
She's not well. Flip flopping Philip. He can't make up his phone.
Plus, wait. The other thing is Philip Cowan. How is he related to John Cowan?
He's his uncle.
That's what I thought. Is John Cowan's dad Bill?
I can't remember. No, I can't remember. I think it was Paul. I think it was one that passed away. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Love you, Maxi Pat.
Hey, Tavo.
Tavo, hermoso. Hello. That's what you are. My half brother. Just found out.
Who's Flagpole?
I love him. Or her. BIC declares November 8th election day holiday. Why don't all the kids utilize early voting?
BIC declared November 8th a holiday?
Yeah.
Wait, when did they do that?
They did that, I think, last week. Well, I don't know if they voted on it, but he's submitted to the board, I think.
So they won't have school on that day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holiday. Mexicans, everyone is everyone's tios and tias.
I'm so happy to hear that there won't be school on that day, because that's such a concern for me that the kids were in and out, around people coming in and out, with the lock not being enforced.
100%.
And BIC. Sorry, I'm like excited. I didn't know that.
Watch my parody video, BIC, before they strike it down again. I shared it.
Go back to the one before right now. No. Which one was that? That was the one that was before this one? Oh, okay. Sorry.
We need Rick Longoria back. No.
Who's Rick Longoria?
Commissioner for District 1.
Oh.
Who do you support for County Judge Cascos? They approved it today. Oh, that's what they had this special meeting for. Thank you, Rendell.
Oh, man, I haven't kept up. I've been so busy. I haven't kept up with BISD. I didn't know there was a meeting today.
Special meeting. Let me tell you, Maggie, one of the, I think, caught y'all by surprise was that there's no Marisa Leal on the ballot.
Yeah. Because didn't she talk to Carlos and tell Carlos she was running within the same?
Yes, it's Kappa.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's not.
Why didn't she run against any of the other two?
Different seat? A different seat?
Why didn't she run against it on a different seat?
I don't know.
Look, my issue, and again, I'm always right, and I told you about this. Too much hoopla, and then fizzle. Hoopla, fizzle. Hoopla, fizzle.
The only thing that would justify this was if she were to get like a I don't know, a different like a position there in BSD, helping some other way.
Hey, so I'm looking at the PUB board of directors. Sandra Sainz is the chair. Patricio Sampaio is the vice chair. Sampaio is the one that you were talking about the other day that they're always in on the money making, right?
Patricio Sampaio.
Sandra Lopez Langley. I don't know who they are.
Tony Martinez.
Is his what?
Secretary.
Oh, so Tony Martinez put her in? That's the one that you talk about. Then there's Jude Benavides, Joseph Hallman. Who's that?
I have no idea. That's probably John White's friend.
Sounds about right.
And then Art Rendon. Did Art Rendon used to work for BISD?
Yeah, the Rata.
Okay, that's what. Not that
He
I
was
know.
at
TSC board.
And then Trey Mendez is ex officio.
Yep.
Yeah, they were in the same board at the same time.
So the only one that we don't really know who is Sandra Sainz and Joseph Hallman.
Sandra Sainz is another one of those Tony Martinez lackeys.
Oh, okay.
The other one is John White's friend.
You're so funny.
But true, probably right.
It's just your
now I know who he's talking about.
It's the way you narrow things down that cracks me up. Like these connections you make that I don't make. I don't know.
John White, is that your friend? Answer. Is that
because you didn't understand. Erasmo's been like around that area for like quite a while, so he kind of knows the people and all the connections.
I know my stuff. Can school districts encourage high school seniors to vote? Yes, they should.
Yeah. You know what is also
that's what I was telling Erasmo for like the people who were like turning 18 this year get all those senior votes.
Yeah, but I said it first.
The other thing is that I hadn't realized. I don't think I knew this, or if I did, I didn't remember this. College students can vote.
Yeah.
At their university.
Yes, they do, and it's at the South Hall or North Hall, and you almost never get any votes there. You'll be lucky to get 100 there.
No. I mean, like if you have a Brownsville student living in College Station, they can vote while they're at College Station.
Yeah, an absentee vote.
But if they don't get their absentee votes, they can physically go to a nearby. We need Roman for this, don't we? They can. I don't know if they have to register or what they have to do, but they can physically go to a nearby polling place.
Yeah, you normally like call them and get something mailed to you, no? And then that you gotta
Right,
mail it back.
right. But I saw somewhere where in 2022, um, a lot of the college students missed out on their absentee voting. They didn't get the envelope. They didn't get their mail. So,
Because even if they were in the hometown, the chances of them voting is like really low.
but we have more college students that are getting woke and starting to get more involved, don't you think?
Well, I think it's because of the again PUB bill. It's affecting a lot of these individuals and their parents and their
It's
family members.
affecting the parents. I don't think so much of the students because not many of the topics that are spoken about, it doesn't affect college students as much unless you're talking about like raising tuition costs or having less financial assistance for college students. Then it would affect them directly. But when you're talking about like POB rates or about like, unless you're talking about like SpaceX and economic growth for here in the valley, then yeah, you can get
No,
their
but I was
attention.
talking also more like for the governor.
What?
Oh, which reminds me, no, like if they wanted to vote for the governor right now,
Right now,
in
what?
the electoral vote
What? For the governor right now?
in
In
November,
November.
in
Uh-huh.
the November election,
Uh-huh.
if college students from Brownsville want to be able to vote for the governor wherever they are in the university town, they can vote at
No,
their local at a nearby precinct.
no.
Are you
They ha-
sure?
they have to vote where their home base is at. They're registered vote in Brownsville, Cameron County. They have to vote in Cameron County.
They'll be registered in the county, but then they will request an absentee vote.
They request
And
absentee vote at least some 30 days, with at least 30 days before they receive the ballot, and then they're supposed to mail it in.
Okay, then let me look back to what I read, and then I'll send it to you because I think
like if
that's what.
everything was electronic and everything was just on the screen and it'll pop out whatever you have on your district, that would be great. But we're still in the bedrock ages where you got to do everything physically.
We're not there yet. And one of the things about states that are conservative is that they want their votes counted. And a lot of people don't trust
They don't trust electronics because of all the
Yeah.
they
faultiness.
don't understand, they don't trust the individuals in charge to be transparent with the vote.
Yeah,
So it's kind of difficult to change that mentality
which is understandable because it happens.
because it does happen. One of the things that was proven here was how votes can be manipulated.
Okay, this is what I read. Students are allowed to vote wherever they live. For college students, that means either their college address or home address.
Yeah,
There
because
was A&M students that got the Supreme Court decision. They must be registered at the address they want to vote in order to vote there.
yeah, because again, the home base a rule applies to anyone in
So
regards
they
to.
have to go register
Let
in
me
the
finish.
city they're in. I'm
Let me finish.
asking.
No, let me finish. If the home base rule applies to anyone, either if you're working, studying, or serving in some place other than your home. So you have an option. Let's say someone is working in Austin, Texas, and wants to run for, let's say, I don't know, mayor of the city of Brownsville. And then people say, well, he doesn't live in Brownsville. And I say, well, I'm registered to vote in Brownsville because Brownsville is my hometown. So I don't lose my home base residency because I'm working in Austin, Texas. That's why I was able to run for mayor of
Yeah,
the city of
but she's
Brownsville.
not talking about running. She's talking
Hey,
about voting.
let me finish. That's how I am qualified to run in the city of Brownsville because I'm a registered voter in the city of Brownsville. So, but I have an option. I have the option of remaining a Brownsville voter or being a Travis County voter
Hmm.
because I'm working in Austin. So what I do, I go register to vote. I change my voter registration card from Brownsville to Austin, and then I can vote in Austin, Texas, while I'm working there or I'm studying there. But I cannot vote in any other race in Brownsville, Texas, because I've changed my voting. So I could vote for a governor because I'm still in the state, but I can't vote for Erasmo Castro as county commissioner because I've changed my voting card to Austin, Texas.
So, excuse me. So, a college student would need to go to their wherever they're living at town and register to vote in that.
No, we don't want them to do that, Maggie.
We want them to vote for their Brownsville.
You want them to get an absentee ballot mailed
Yes.
to them,
Okay.
fill it
Yeah.
out, and then send it back as soon as possible. Order it,
Or-
ask for it within 30 days. That way, it gets enough time to be mailed back in time.
Because that's one of the things that I'm getting is that a lot of students in Texas didn't get their absentee ballots in time in 2020.
Because they don't ask for it on time.
Or just come back to early voting and damn vote. Get your huerco to come back to Brownsville, to Cameron County. Have them come during the 2.5 weeks of early voting and have them vote. That's why we have early voting. It gives you an excuse to spend some time with your huerco. Come back to Brownsville and vote. But if you cannot come back to Brownsville to vote, then ask for an absentee ballot.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's a lot easier to get an absentee ballot.
I'm sorry. How much time in advance do you have to ask for an absentee ballot?
I'm saying 30 days. I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Okay.
But it's final information. But again, folks, do not encourage your kids to register to vote outside of Cameron County. We need the votes here.
Got it.
We need the votes here because the more votes that are registered here, the more resources and benefits and stronger our voice will be in Austin and at any other level out there. Do not have your kids register to vote anywhere else. Please do not. I need their vote. Don't the municipal courts have judge elections? No, those are appointed. He just got hooked up with that whacked out married that friend of yours, the friend of yours on PUB board. And Sam won't be here for the Whataburger grand opening in Los Fresnos next month.
I'll be home like in 2-3 weeks.
Because of safety concerns, Maxi Pack. A cat's upset.
That's one. Yes.
I had planning annual Halloween party at the ranch. I'm there. Who is my friend? You said I don't have any. What was the name of the guy again, Maggie?
Holman?
Holman?
Yeah, hang on. Hallman. Joseph Hallman.
Joseph Hallman, that's your friend. These kids have never paid a bill in their damn life. Otto Rendon, was he owner of Rec Company back in the late 70s, 80s? Hence his involvement in politics? I don't remember. Guys, I want to finish the comments because I actually want to leave already. SpaceX is good. Getting rid of students' loan is bad. You're sounding like the Frankenstein that Phil Hartman used to play on Saturday Night Live. SpaceX good. Student loan bad.
That's what the commissioners need to be working on, like getting another big corporation like that.
But they can switch to another registration. Yes, but don't. Dr. Maggie, there is no electoral vote for the governor's race. Me estás matando, Maggie.
Sorry. I say the words that come out of my mouth don't necessarily connect with the notions I have in my brain. Sorry about that.
Is your grandpa's name Zacarias? He and Maria Martinez, Frank, his mom's or brothers? Yes, Zacarias Martinez. He and Maria Martinez, Frank's mom, were brothers. Yes. I said that, Erasmo. I'm the only smart one here.
Am I?
Yes. In order for the students to vote in their city, they have to live there. That's what I said. Maggie didn't understand. 30 days. Again, Maggie.
Thank you, Tavo.
I said that first.
Thank you, Tavo. But because he was typing it. You just weren't reading it fast enough.
I said it first. Yes. Take care of that damn cat.
Not happy.
She's not happy.
Mm-mm.
We don't want anyone from Austin, Texas voting at all. They're all gay. I support their socialist lifestyle. Maggie, send the friend request. Maggie, send the friend request.
Mm-mm. No.
And that's your 10 p.m. alarm cats out. Good night, you all. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, stupid other crap. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll have Dr. Juana on. Guys, oh, they got to get this last one. Come on. Crap. Oh, there it goes. Guys, have a great evening. See you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.